Hi, my name is Sarah Mormon, and I'm a dietitian at the Parkview Heart Institute. Whether you are living with heart disease or you are trying to prevent it, the nutrition and lifestyle goals essentially are the same. I have 3 top tips for you today to focus on to improve your heart health. Number 1, use a plant-forward or plan a plant-forward diet. A plant-forward diet means to revolve your meals around fruits and vegetables and less around the meat protein in your diet. We are looking for at least 5 to 9 servings or more of fruits and vegetables a day. Number 2, try to eat whole foods. Whole foods means cutting back on processed versions of foods such as white breads, white pasta, white rice, or even things with a lot of added sugar like desserts or sodas, or foods high in sodium like regular canned foods or frozen meals that you will find. And lastly, lifestyle is one of the most important things that we try to encourage to all of our patients. Your heart is a muscle, and in order to keep it stronger, you have to use it. What exercise is the best for your heart? Well, the best for your heart is what you will do. So if you like to bike, if you like to walk, then that's what you do. You do you for your heart. Next, we are going to move on to a recipe that I chose for you because everybody is busy. No matter your age or stage of life, we all love the comfort of lasagna. So today I chose something I call Your Way Lasagna Soup. It's your way because you choose the protein that you want to add to the soup. So first, before we started today, I added to this crock pot 1 diced onion, 1 red pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of oregano, 4 cups of low sodium vegetable broth, low sodium marinara sauce, or you can always make your own, 2 cups of water, and then spices like black pepper and crushed red pepper. My protein of choice today was the vegan Italian sausage. I like this because I feel like it gives a great flavor to the soup. However, you can choose to use vegan beefy crumbles or extra lean ground beef or extra lean ground turkey. We have been cooking this for 4 hours at high. However, if you are getting ready for work, you can set it on low for 8 hours and come home from work and it will be finished. About 30 minutes before you enjoy your meal, you're going to add 7 lasagna noodles that are broken up, as well as 2 cups of spinach leaves. These spinach leaves will provide a nice vitamin-packed punch to your soup. Now, everybody has a slow cooker usually, but another newer item on the market is something called a pressure cooker. This pressure cooker is nice because if you forgot to maybe set your slow cooker in the morning and you don't have that much time to wait 4 or 8 hours, you can use your pressure cooker. So we are going to put everything in the pressure cooking, including the noodles, with the exception of the spinach. And we are gonna close the lid and set the valve to close and start it for 4 minutes. Now that doesn't mean it only takes 4 minutes to cook because it does take 15 minutes for that soup to come up to pressure. So 15 minutes and then those 4 minutes to cook, and then we're gonna allow it to naturally release for 10 minutes. After that, we're gonna add the spinach and allow it to wilt a little bit, and then your soup will be ready to enjoy. Your pressure cooker will take about 30 minutes to prepare your dinner. So what are we going to do in those 30 minutes? We are going to move over into our kitchen and make our breakfast for the entire week. Okay, so over here we have some mason jars set up to make our breakfast overnight oats. So first we are going to add a half a cup of oats to each of our jars. We would like to use old-fashioned oats primarily. Next, we are going to add some high antioxidant blueberries. These are frozen, and I love to keep frozen fruit in my freezer so I can just pick and choose and create new combinations each week. Next, I'm going to add some chopped pecans, a tablespoon of chia seeds for some omega-3 fatty acids, a tablespoon of hemp seeds for some plant protein, a teaspoon of cinnamon for some flavor, and lastly, a half a cup of your milk of choice. Today I chose to use some unsweetened almond milk. Once we add all of those things to each of these jars, all we have to do is shake them up and place them in our refrigerator. and they're ready to go for you the next morning. It will take about 30 to 60 seconds in your microwave to heat up that breakfast in the morning, and your breakfast is finished. Your possibilities are endless for overnight oats. You can add things like raspberries, unsweetened cocoa, peanut butter powder, and so much more. So be creative and try things that you enjoy. Once you enjoy your soup for supper, what I suggest you do is ladle it up for your lunch for the rest of the week. So here I have my overnight oats, I have my soup for lunch, and then I've balanced it out with a serving of fruits and vegetables. Your breakfast is done, your lunch is done, and all you have to do is prepare and meal plan your suppers for the week. Keep it simple, whole foods, plant forward, and keep active, and your heart will thank you.